very early start to today. It's currently almost 6 a.m, but that's alright because we're going to Yosemite. It's a long drive to get there, so it's not too bad. We just had to find out how to get on the bus because we went to the wrong place to start with because it was very confusing. But yeah, we've made it now, so our bus is just here in front of us. It's pretty nice. Obviously there's a couple of people ahead of us that we're waiting for just to get on, and then it's our turn to get on, so this will be pretty fun. And yeah, join us as we go to Yosemite for the day. Let's go. Now arrived at our first little stop. There's some food options, some coffee options, some toilets and stuff like that. About 2 hours in so far, so grabbed 2 pastries and some drinks. Quite difficult to hold everything. Obviously I got a Red Bull, and they had a UFC 300 Prime, so I was interested in trying that. Matt's got some pineapple, Adam's got some donuts which he fucking stole because he's a little thief, and Matt's got a chicken and bacon wrap. He asked me how many donuts did I pay for, and he said he paid for 1 and he got 3, so yes, he's a little thief. But this is the place that we were, so yeah, off to Yosemite next. We have made it to our first stop of the day, and I believe this is called Finder's Point, and it is absolutely beautiful here. Just look at these views. You can see a waterfall just there in the distance, all of the different trees, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think this here is El Capitan, which is the very famous rock which everybody loves to, which people love to climb. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I believe it could be. But honestly, just taking these views, they're just breathtaking. I really hope it picks it up as well as I can see, because this is honestly immaculate. These views, I could live here and just never get bored of this at all. We're now getting ready to go back and head to the next viewpoint. I believe we have quite a few viewpoints today, and then we'll see some giant sequoias later and stuff, so it'll be a really good day. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and yeah, let's go, let's explore Yosemite. To the next point, which is this lovely waterfall right here. Getting quite wet because it is obviously windy and stuff. I'll show you a better view when I get further around, but we climbed up the rocks a bit. But it's absolutely beautiful just listening to this. And there's a bunch of people here taking photos, so I'm going to get a couple of photos myself, but yeah, it's really beautiful here. I honestly love this place already. It is a better view of the waterfall. You can kind of see there's kind of sun glared at the moment, but obviously that's the top of the waterfall coming down. You can see all the mist and stuff. But honestly, it's so beautiful. Just listen to their waterfall sounds. To the next stop, which was our lunch spot. Matt has already eaten his entire burger. You can see the tiniest little bit of Adam's burger left, but I still have all of mine. It's just a grilled veggie wrap with hummus, which looks really good. So we're gonna have lunch, and then we're going to Yosemite Falls, which will be pretty cool. So let's go. We are currently heading to the base of Yosemite Falls so that we can get closest to the waterfall as we can without hiking 8 hours all the way to the top. We almost went to the top, which is probably not the smartest of ideas, seeing as we're not staying here. But are you ready for these views? Because this is honestly insane. We've got the rock, and as we go up, there is Yosemite Falls. It is the 4th biggest waterfall in the world and the biggest waterfall in North America, so that is a very cool feat. And honestly, these rocks are so cool. Just even all of this, like, this water's freezing cold, but it still looks luscious. This place is honestly amazing. I really want to come back here and like stay and go on mountain bikes and stuff like that. It looks like really fun to do. But upwards to the waterfall now. We have now climbed up as best we can without getting absolutely drenched from the waterfall. I am a bit wet because I climbed a bit higher, but I got absolutely smashed because obviously the water is just flying down in the wind. So I'm a little bit wet, but a little bit of water never killed anyone, as the Dutch say, not made of sugar. But this view here is honestly spectacular, and just standing here seeing this when there's no one else around because everyone's just too scared to like hike up this extra little bit. It's so nice to just see this and be able to enjoy this with my friends. Honestly, a once in a lifetime kind of experience to do this, but well, not a once in a lifetime because you can definitely do this again many times. But we literally got really good weather for it and everything, so it's really nice. A little bit wet, but honestly, the photos at the end of this vlog are going to be so good because the views, the pictures, yes, 10 out of 10. I'm so happy today. What a great day. We are now at El Capitan, which is this, and it is very famous for people rock climbing from the base all the way up to the top. I'm not sure how you get down once you get to the top. Do you have to climb all the way back down? I'm not actually sure. That's a good question. But there's currently 2 that we can see rock climbing. The guide has binoculars, so I was able to actually zoom in and be able to see them, but you can't really see them on camera, but they're kind of like just here. Not that you'll ever be able to see that, but they are there, trust me. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool view, staying here for a short time and then we'll be heading on to our next spot. We're now at our next little stop, which is just by a really cute river. Gone out on a couple of logs and it's actually really, really sunny and so beautiful. Just listening to the waters. Like, I think it'd be really fun to get like go on the rapids and stuff and just canoe down this, but just listen to the water for a minute. Honestly, so soothing to just listen to this water. But we're now being told to head back to the bus, and then we're going to head to the giant sequoias, which should be really cool. They're part of the redwood tree family. They're the widest base ones, whereas redwoods are the tallest trees. Fun fact for you. So yeah, let's go. Next spot. Now made it to the giant sequoia. This is a very big tree, going all the way up. And there it is. Just had to hike a mile down to get to this. It was not very, well, it's apparently very steep to go back up, but we just went downhill. We're now following this path, and this path will take us to the giant dead sequoia, where it's got a giant hole in it and you can go through it, which is pretty cool. So that's where we're heading next. And here we have a base of a sequoia tree. This one has fallen down and is now dead. And there's a giant hole in it that you can just go through. I'm not sure. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know what's in there. Kind of want to explore it. I'll wait for Adam and Matt, see if they want to join me. I kind of went off the trail, but the views around here are amazing. Just here, this tree is the one with the hole in it. I forgot to record that, so I'll do that on my way back. So you'll see that in the next clip, hopefully, if I don't forget. Yeah, so we're just going to continue. And now I need to find those 2. And this is now the sequoia that they carved a hole in so that there was an entrance. There's not much left to it, as you can see. The rest of the tree is like non-existent, so a bit strange. Don't know how it happened. I don't know if it was lightning or it just broke and the rest of it's fallen, but quite interesting. Well, at least it makes a nice path. I also discovered that it was a shortcut to get to there, because the next tree is literally there, and otherwise you kind of have to go all the way down there and then back up. So this was definitely a shortcut, and so I'm glad I took that. But I've now lost Matt and Adam, so they're probably waiting for me somewhere, but I've no idea where. But yeah, time to hike back up and back on the bus. So after being unable to find Matt and Adam, I've decided I'm just going to go back to the bus. But I think this is the final part of our tour guide, sadly, ending our Yosemite trip. We're now going to head back towards San Francisco, and there's like a dinner spot that we'll be stopping at. But honestly, just look at the views around me. Like, just being in nature like this, immaculate, so nice, honestly. Currently about 7,000 feet above sea level, so oxygen levels are lower. It's not too bad. Just now got to do the slight steep incline. There's a map here. So this is obviously the map. This is where I was. That was the dead giant sequoia, and then the other one was there. I was supposed to do a whole round, but I didn't do that. And then that's where I am. And I got 1 mile to the parking lot. But there's a bunch of giant sequoias. So now I'm going to head back up there. And hopefully Matt and Adam have realised and will also do the same. But yeah, join us as we get back on the bus and then go for dinner, I assume. The bus didn't show this earlier, but as we're so high up, the snow hasn't fully melted up here, so it's very strange to see snow this time of year. But it's because obviously it gets a lot colder up here, so it hasn't fully melted. So they've only been able to start coming to the sequoias again quite recently. So it's quite good that we were able to see the sequoias when we were, and also be able to see a little bit of snow. But yeah, back at the bus, there it is. So now we're going to get back on. Matt and Adam are almost here. I was able to message them, which is good. So see them soon, and then we'll be heading to dinner. So we arrived back at the same place that we came here the first time, and yeah, there's no vegetarian options for me, sadly. Matt and Adam went to Wendy's, and the place absolutely stank. I was going to just sit and join them and just not eat, and I was get something when we get back into San Francisco, which is what I'm going to do anyway. So my dinner content is still to come. Their dinner content not happening today. I did stumble across a card trading store that they have here and grabbed up a bunch of Pokemon cards, which is pretty cool because the guy was actually so nice, and these were all in 10 for $1. So I picked out 10, and he was just like, you're okay, take them. So I got all of these for free, and some of these are actually worth more than what they were charging, so that is very good, and I'm very happy with that. And some of these I actually do need, so today is a win. Even if I didn't get food now, I still have some food in my bag, which I'll eat. But yeah, not too bad. So now just waiting to get back on the bus, and then we're heading back to San Francisco, probably another 2 hours back to San Francisco, and then I'll probably get some food delivered because I don't want to go out by myself at night time in streets that I don't know. So yeah, back to San Francisco we go. After this, we just went back to the apartment, chilled and watched some Fallout, and that was the end of our day. Thanks for watching today's vlog. See you again tomorrow. Peace.